What's up, everybody? TJ McClelland here with Fitness Realty. I've got today's training topic. I apologize that it's getting out this late, but today has been crazy. I had two deals kind of burned to the ground, so it's super fun. Anyway, without further ado, let's get right into it. We're going to start with today's quote of the day. Whenever you do a thing, act as if all the world were watching, from Thomas Jefferson. I love that one. I like to dance like nobody's watching because I got no skills. All right, let's jump into today's topic. This one is something that I have no real skill in. I try, and my wife could tell you that I just have nothing in here. But this one is, how does a person show empathy with a client if they struggle showing empathy? This is totally me 100% of the time. I just have a hard time doing it. I don't know why. I can ask a lot of questions. I can feel for the person, but at the end of the day, I feel like a problem solver, and I'm always like, well, how can I fix this? And I know there's a lot of men that feel that way, so maybe that resonates with us. But I know a lot of females that are problem solvers as well, so I'm not saying like it's gender specific. What I am saying is that there are people in this world that have a lot of empathy and they can feel other people's feelings. Xander, one of my boys, is totally that. He can like have feelings that other people can feel, and or he can feel what other people are feeling, and it's just incredible for me to watch because I just don't have any of that. So this one's kind of really for me. I hope this resonates with you guys too. But the first thing I used a bunch of different research techniques and came up with like 10 or 12 different ideas for this. 10 or 12 would have been like a 45-minute video, so I know you guys don't want to watch a 45-minute video, so I came up with the best practice and then one good tip so we could keep it short. So the best practice for this is put yourself in your client's shoes. And you can use this little saying right here: I can see how important this decision is to you, and I'm here to make it as smooth as possible. And there are a lot of times in a transaction where a client chooses to go down a different road than maybe we had advised. I usually give my clients all their options at every corner or every turn of a transaction. And sometimes they choose the one that I would not have recommended for my professional opinion. And that's to each client and what they want to do with their deal. So they can totally do that. But sometimes if they choose that and it goes bad, I have to try to be empathetic that it turned out bad, and that's just how it goes sometimes. So I think that for me, I often try to think, well, how would I feel in that situation, being in their shoes? And sometimes that can help me help put me in a frame of reference to really think about how they might feel. My wife could tell you, though, I'm terrible at that. So I often do things, and then she's like, you didn't even think about me. And one day, maybe I'll get better at that. I don't know if that's today, tomorrow, maybe next year. Yeah, she's probably chuckling over there. It's probably never going to happen. All right, then the one good tip here. There were tons of good tips that I researched, but I liked this one a lot. The good tip: when in doubt, validate their feelings. So a simple phrase like, that sounds frustrating, or I can understand why you'd feel that way, can go a long way building that connection. One more that I often use, and I think this was on yesterday's training topic as well, that I put this out there, and it is the phrase, help me understand whatever, right? So sometimes that's the way that I like to connect, and that opens up the dialogue. I don't know if that's an empathy thing for me, using the phrase help me understand, but it feels like it helps me connect with them. So I don't know if that's an empathy thing, but it does open up the dialogue. So anyway, that's today's training topic. What tips do you guys have? Comment those down below. I would love to hear what your thoughts are on that. You people that are really empathetic or empaths or whatever you guys call yourselves, post some of that stuff down below, because I just don't have any of that in me. And so I would love to learn from you guys. All right, thanks. I love you guys so much. And this has been another training topic of the day. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, later.